Hello my loves, and welcome to your June zodiac predictions. So today, my lovely air signs, we're going to be looking at Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. We're going to tap into what's coming for your June predictions. So don't forget to watch your sun, moon and rising and your Venus if you feel called to. That will just paint a more detailed, intricate image of what June is really going to bring to you. I love you guys so much. Welcome to your reading, Aquarius. Your prediction for June. Okay. Let's start with the main theme and energy, please, for Aquarius. Main theme and energy, please, for Aquarius in June. Main theme and energy. All right. Okay. So first of all, we have trust, faith in the power of the universe. Okay, we're gonna have to be letting go a little bit here. And we have heart, emotions and intuition. You know, being an air sign, sometimes certain air signs can struggle with their just letting go and trusting, you know, instead of being more logical and intellectually kind of making decisions based in that energy. But for June, I think you're going to have to let go a little bit, have some more trust in the universe, tap into that heart space a little bit more. I'm feeling like there's a bit more vulnerability coming in, emotions and intuition, being guided by those things instead of how you think things should be. All of a sudden there's lots of noise going on outside my house, and I wonder if that's kind of something, maybe a theme going on for you in June. Listen to that. All of a sudden it was so quiet. So I'm wondering if maybe you're going to have to tone out the noise in some way and try and something's got you off here. Toning out the noise in some way. There could be some fears and insecurities that you got to work through, you got to trust through, you got to feel into the heart. This is not really a time to logically be like, well, this is logically the path that I should take or the action I should take. This is calling for you to feel into it a little bit more. That is the theme that's coming through for you in June, my beautiful Aquarius. Your heart, your emotions and your intuition. Anything else that we need to know here in your main energy, please? The High Priestess. Literally, this is your intuition. This might be that you have a gut feeling on something, maybe an inkling on something, a feeling that you should take an opportunity or go with it, trust something that's playing out because it feels right in some way. You might not feel ready for whatever is coming up for you, but there's this part of you that you can't ignore that's like, something feels right for you. So it's really talking about feeling into that, you know, not ignoring the fact that it feels right, but trying not to get into your head to convince you otherwise. Something is definitely requiring you to be in your heart space, make decisions in that area. Remembering to clear the head as well. So this might also mean for some of you to take it easy with instead of overthinking something or going over something, reading a book or filling your mind with positive or beautiful or intuitive kind of knowledge in some way. Alright, so we'll come back to there if there needs to be any more cards. But we're going into recent past energy, please. What came up for Aquarius in the recent past that is still lingering? Aquarius in June, recent past, please. Four of Stars. So we have the Four of Stars and then the Five of Stars. So this might mean that something is progressing, something is changing in some way, healing from something still. With the Four of Stars, this talks about wanting to keep to yourself or going through a phase of just being not interested or setting certain boundaries, being strict with yourself, being strict with others. Now we're coming into Five of Stars in June, which is being a little bit more vulnerable, but your energy isn't completely all there yet. I think there's still something to work through, or you're not completely open up. Recent past, please, for our beautiful Aquarius. Page of Wands. You've been working on something, or you've been building your confidence, working up energy, working on things behind the scenes. Page of Wands. This could mean that you're refinding the passion for something again, refinding yourself, or some of you might be, but for majority of you it could be just working on things behind the scenes, working on yourself, your confidence, your maybe appearance, something that makes you feel really good, preparing yourself in ways. But this is for you only, you know, like you're doing this for yourself. Three of Crystals. Some of you might have been through some significant heartbreaks, some significant upsets or disappointments in some way. Some of you might struggle to open up your heart because there is Three of Crystals. Maybe some of you have hurt someone in the past and you don't want to do that again, so you're working on yourself, working on how to be more in your heart space, more vulnerable, more open emotionally. There is definitely wounds being healed in this time, or at least from the recent past into now, June energy. Anything else we need to know about the recent past? Seven of Wands. Something kind of occurred quickly. Some of you might have kind of gotten into some kind of connection or a relationship and it quickly ended. Others of you, you've been healing for a little while and you're only just coming to a place where you're ready to open up. Whatever it is, this is a collective reading. Something feels, I feel like maybe it's something happened fast, or you're feeling, or you don't want to rush into anything. You don't want to rush. There's just like this fast energy, but also some resistance there. So don't rush into anything if you don't feel ready, but if you are, embrace that. Some of you might be, coming into something new. Let's have a look at possible blocks, delays, or things coming up in June. Actually, I want to get one of these. Possible blocks or delays in June, please, for Aquarius. Waking the Lion. Call of the Muse. wasting time or distraction almost. You're not really interested in time wasters or distraction. You're working on something, that's for sure. Call of the Muse. This might just be in your own world, working on you, enjoying what it is you're doing right now, surrounding yourself with vibes. A lot of you are still in this nostalgic type of energy, reminiscing, looking to the past. It's still within you. Whatever happened in the recent past is still like in your energy field. So I think that's what's taking some time, but you're definitely working on something. The blocks here is falling back into old patterns, trying to move forward. So this doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen, but what is your concern is that you don't want to fall into old patterns. So you're very picky with who or what you're letting into your life at the moment. Picky, fussy, just not opening up to, you know, if there's people trying to get your attention in some way. You're definitely trying to keep to yourself in some way, or at least for the first bit of June. I can see like sticking to routines or trying to be in more of a healthy routine type thing, working on you. There is some fire energy coming in, so maybe it is to do with confidence, maybe it is to do with your strength, inner strength, outer strength. Maybe it is working out at the gym, I don't know, but it feels quite like more internal strength, right? Anything else we need to know about these possible blocks, roadblocks? King of Cups. I just want to say, don't try and be something you're not, and that's absolutely okay. If you're not someone who is a hopeless romantic or, you know, real in the feels type of thing, that's absolutely okay. You don't have to be, and you will, whoever's supposed to be with you or vibe around you, you know, friends, whatever, romantic partners, whatever, they will find you. You don't have to pretend to be anything you're not. So really work on figuring out, who are you? What am I like in a connection type of thing? Because King of Cups appearing here in possible blocks or delays might mean, you know, trying to be something that you're not. And it doesn't usually show up that way. This talks about emotional maturity, and you can have emotional maturity without being, you know, a certain way in relationships. Find your balance, find your middle ground, find what works for you. I think possible delays could be forcing something, forcing a way of being, but it'll come naturally as you go on. I do really feel like that. So however that plays out for you, just see what happens. But remember to be yourself, your authentic self, from the very beginning. New friendships, relationships, meetings, whatever it is. Alright, Aquarius. Aquarius, what are the possibilities for June, please? Show us the possibilities. I think there's 2 here. The moon, subconscious mind, feminine, and intuition. What the heck? So much intuition coming in here. And listen, silence your mind and pay attention. All right. I think you're going to be really surprised with kind of what comes up for you when you do slow down and listen and tune into your body. I think in some way you're just going to be really surprised within yourself, or how good it feels, or truth coming to light, truth about yourself, clarity, possibilities. Show us, Aquarius, possibilities in June. A wish fulfillment, 7 of Pentacles. There's a few there. Okay, I'm taking it. 9 of Cups. Something is happening. A wish fulfillment in some way that we've been patient about. What's kind of been taking your time, or taking its time, and you've been hoping or trusting. See, the trust, if you continue that trust, the main energy of June, continue to keep doing what you're doing and maintain that trust. Something's coming in, and I do feel like it's towards more of the end of the month, or after mid-month. A wish fulfillment, and trust and patience is paying off. Can't talk today. The Fool, there's a new beginning coming in. King of Pentacles. This might mean for some of you more money, more of an income, pay increase, or it could mean an actual new job. But for a lot of you, I think this can indicate a new connection, or if you already are in a relationship, it's a sense of stability, some news that is coming through for you guys. For you single people, there could be a earth sign coming in who makes you feel very safe, secure, ticks the boxes. 4 of Pentacles, there's obviously a part of you that's still keeping safe, being cautious, which is absolutely right and normal, but there's definitely something here. Ace of Pentacles, something new. For a lot of you, it is like a new opportunity, or hearing news about something, especially those of you who are already in relationships or established relationships. Maybe it's like a loan approval, or I don't know, we've been saving for something and finally we can do that, is very much the energy that's coming through here. Wow, Aquarius. All right. Any more messages for the main energy, please? Clarification. Can we please clarify the main energy for the month of June? Aquarius. Okay. Tricks. There's a bit of a tricky energy happening for you. Maybe a bit of confusing energy, I want to say. So maintaining trust is possibly a little bit difficult, or maintaining the ability to be more in that intuitive mind instead of our mental kind of intellectual mind. So be gentle with yourself. It's okay to flick in and out, but maybe doing some practices that help you. If you have a decision to make, ask yourself, how do I actually feel? And hold your heart. How do I feel in here? And close your eyes, feel it. And then change it. And then hold your hand on your head. How do I feel in here? And then kind of decipher the difference between those, Try and separate the two in some way, but it can feel tricky. Clarification, please, on our recent past energy. It's flying, ears wide open. Alright. Maybe you've just had a recent negative experience and you are determined not to go into that again, or again, I'm just picking up on that, a little bit of the fussy energy, which is absolutely fine, great, okay, you know, have your boundaries, that's important. Just listen carefully to people's intentions and what people are telling you, listening to I just think listening is very important in June for you. And don't ignore when someone says something and it doesn't feel right. Alright, clarification please on possible delays or blocks. Tender embrace. Okay, I just think maybe you're feeling a little closed off, resistant to making nice with someone, resistant to forgiving, or some of you it's resistant to get into a new connection. So don't let past things hold you back from growth or moving forward with someone or something, because you do deserve happiness. I want you to know that. Your spirit guides want you to know that. Because like we said, we've got a lot of positive possibilities coming in, especially if you listen and go where you're guided to. Stability, something. It's very good news is coming for you this June. I'm very excited for you. Thank you so much, Aquarius. That was your June reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising and Venus for a very much more detailed reading, putting it all together. Put me a comment down below if to let me know how this kind of resonated, how it felt with you. And I love you, and I'm going to see you next time. I really hope so. Bye. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your June Zodiac predictions. I welcome you and thank you so much for joining me. Let's have a look at what is coming for you, Geminis. Gemini, don't forget to check for your sun, moon, Venus, and rising for a more detailed reading. So, we're looking at the main energy and theme for the month of June. For Gemini, please. Alright, lesson. Okay. I might actually get another card here. Main theme and energy for the month of June, please, for Gemini. Beyond the ordinary. This always talks about the mind and your mindset and your ability to logically and think through and find ways to get through things. Lesson, wisdom through mistakes. So this could be something that's kind of, to me, this feels like this is something you've already experienced or a mistake that you've already made in the past, and you can see how this vase is now, you know, being stuck together and repaired as best as it could possibly be. It's not perfect, but it's doing the job. I think this month for June is really talking about taking the lessons that you've experienced before and not repeating old patterns. We're not here to repeat patterns. The universe believes that you've learnt the lessons that you've needed to learn, or you've learned this enough, this particular one. You don't need to repeat it and go through another cycle. So it's remembering what you have learned and how something might be coming up or appearing in your life in June that is reminding you of something you've already experienced. So kind of like noticing that before it becomes anything more. These are like little tests, little lessons to make sure you have definitely learned from what you have kind of been through. What else? Yeah, the Emperor. This talks to me about being firm and courageous and being the person, the move maker, the one in charge. You're in charge. You are in charge of what's coming into your life. You get to recognize, you're so clever, you get to recognize the outcomes before it kind of comes through. You get to gain that clarity, if that makes sense. The Star talks about, you got this, you know, it's just that it's kind of coming up again, the past lesson, in a small way. It's not like it's playing out completely again. It's just that realization that, you know what, I've learned from the past and this is how I'm going to approach something here. The Star, something good is happening here. See, the Ace of Pentacles, you have almost like realized your worth. You're not afraid to put your needs first. The Emperor. Also picking up on Aries energy. There might be an Aries, it could be in your chart, or it could be just someone around you. You're not afraid to put yourself first, and you're thinking very clearly at this point. Something good is happening here in the main energies and themes for June for you. So expect opportunities to come, especially when you're in the mindset of, I've learned that from that and I deserve better, or I'm not going to fall into that pattern again. Can we have a look at recent past, please, for Gemini? Recent energy, recent past. Awakening the warrior woman. Some of you may have had to become a little bit feisty, a little bit firmer. A lot of you have gained confidence within yourself. There's a lot of action being taken. So whether that means you've been working on yourself physically or you've been working on your own goals a lot. Awakening genius. There's a lot of creativity flowing in your past energy. Maybe that's something you've been working on. Your mind, your mindset, creative ideas, just focusing on you, which has been great. Yeah, we have the Hermit. A lot of you energy. Doing your own thing. Preparing yourself for a new chapter. I do think there's a new chapter coming in very soon. Very soon. Ace of Pentacles, it could mean that June is the month where it does come in. Don't worry, you are ready. Three of Wands. Maybe you second guess that, but you've kind of spent enough time doing whatever it is you need to do to now being open and welcoming to something new. You're worthy of it. You deserve it. You know this. All right. Let's go into any blocks or roadblocks that we kind of need to, any delays or blocks that we need to be aware of in June for Gemini, please. Waking the Lion. Endless possibilities. Okay. So the delays and blocks could just be distraction. If you don't ground your energy in some way, you might find that your mind is kind kind of going all over the place, like, oh, I want to do that, oh, I want to do that, you know, like you have so many opportunities all the time. I think this is really about grounding yourself and figuring out what you want to focus on right now, or getting more specific in what it is you want so that can be welcomed in. Maybe just taking things as they come. Possible block with waking the lion. I almost feel like it's procrastination, like having so many different things that you could be focusing on. You have like real scattered energy. Obviously, if you're putting your energy into one thing more at one time, that's going to grow faster and stronger and better. It's going to have a stronger foundation. So maybe avoid having too much things to focus on, and set your priorities before we enter into June. It is your season. You are probably feeling very motivated and focused and whatnot. Maybe you do have a lot of things to do. Happy birthday for you guys. Hope you're celebrating it beautifully. Waking the lion. Can we clarify how that could be a block? The Fool. Going with the flow a little bit too much, I want to say. So this could mean, you know, not being specific enough, not being firm enough with what it is you want, letting things kind of flow and happen how they could, you know. But I think you're really being called to put your focus to more one thing now. What's really calling your attention? Five of Pentacles. If you don't find the thing that is calling for your attention this month, I really feel like this is real creative or your work or focus. If you don't find the thing that you want to focus on the most this month, then you'll feel a little bit unfulfilled or just not in alignment. We're going to clarify these, don't worry. Can we have a look at possibilities? What are the possibilities coming in for June for our Geminis, please? Possibilities shining through. Yes. So that whatever the lesson is, you're shining through it, you're overcoming it, you're beating it, you don't fall into any old patterns. I really feel like you're overcoming these possible blocks or delays. And if you do feel like that at any point, remember, just ground yourself, try and get clear and focus on one thing at a time. Sacred reverence. To me, this speaks about coming together or being true to your heart's desire. All right, tell us more. Tell us more. Whoa. Five of Cups. Have you been denying yourself happiness in some way? Can you please confirm sacred reverence, please? King of Wands. Look, some of you, because this is a collective, some of you are in relationships, some of you are not. Some of you probably have no absolute interest in dating, but there's definitely like a fire sign showing up here. The Empress showing up, and then the King of Wands is showing up here. Possibilities for June for Gemini could mean that there's coming together with someone, or it could be overcoming a problem with someone, someone of a fire energy, coming to a better place. there was disharmony maybe in the past. This is like either forgiveness if you're already connected to this person, or this is like moving past the past, moving past your old lessons and coming into something new. Again, Ace of Pentacles, maybe a new commitment. The Hierophant, yeah, that's a commitment card again. Yeah, that's really cool. The Hierophant can indicate like learning the things that you needed to learn. This could be karmic, and now we're entering a phase of finally getting what we deserve. Five of Crystals. But there's definitely something about your energy that you're holding back, maybe a little resistant, maybe a little stubborn, not completely opening up. So those of you who might be going through a bit of a rough patch in a relationship, there's opportunity here to shine through it and work through it. There is stubborn energy, but I think you can overcome that, or it will be overcome. For those of you who are single, I think there's an opportunity that comes up and it's very like unexpected. Maybe this person is very different to what you've experienced in the past, and those who have shown you lessons, and this person's showing up like very stable, very like full of like opportunity of commitment. Like you can see the stability here, but I'm also like, I can see there's still wounds here, maybe it's some resistance, like is this actually real? Can I trust this? You know, that type of energy. So let's go back to the main energy and theme for you guys and just clarify, is there anything else that needs to come through for the main energies and theme for the month of June? Magician, manifest, good. You know better. You won't fall into any old patterns. It's time to become a lot more clear on what it is you want, who you're attracting. Temperance. You want balance. You want more balance in your life, so make that known. Don't be afraid to ask for things. Don't feel like it's asking too much just to keep the peace. Say it straight up. I feel like this Emperor energy is calling you to speak up this month. Let's look at, I keep seeing Aries as well. There's definitely a fire energy around you this month specifically. Anything else we need to know about the recent past, please? And why it is coming, why is it coming up for June? Why is it relevant? We're moving forward, where something's changing here. Three of Wands. Are you kidding me? Same card. Three of Wands twice. So we know we're on the verge of a new chapter, but there is that hesitancy, maybe a slight resistance, or we're just building up that courage to take that new step. The Chariot, you're ready to take that new step. So if there is an opportunity coming in this month, remember that you are ready. Try not to get in your head about it and overthink a situation type of thing. You've already set what it is you want. You're not really just letting things flow. You know, you're not just allowing any old thing to come into your life. You're ready to take that new step. Okay, but you are making that forward movement, which is great. The Chariot talks about forward movement. You're not stuck. Six of Wands. You might be just feeling a little distracted this month with some extra attention in some way, especially those who are single. You might have a lot of attention coming in, which is distracting you from maybe work, or it's distracting you from something. Or maybe you have choices, those of you who are single. Again, with the Six of Wands, if anyone is having issues with their current partner, I think that something is being overcome. And you can see the two wands being held up there, like overcome together. Finances. Again, it's very human to just get stressed about certain things like finances or a job or work. Try to remain grounded and don't take the stress home with you. Anything else here in our possibilities? Anything else coming in for Gemini? Possibilities for June. Seven of Stars. Something is growing, something is happening, you're seeing progress here. Oh, Page of Crystals came out with it. This is, you've planted seeds and they're growing. So you're starting to see something flourish or grow and move forward. Maybe you've felt like things weren't moving forward for some time. Or maybe you have emotionally or physically felt stuck in some way, because we do have that in the recent past, and now we're starting to move. Page of Crystals. We're thinking about something very differently now. Whatever it is, it's doing well. It could be your mindset or your openness to something. Overall, it feels really beautiful. Can we please see the main energy for Gemini in June? Aquarius. First house. And Uranus. This can mean unexpected, well, Uranus rules Aquarius. It could mean unexpected but good changes occurring, things coming up. Try not to take things to heart too much. And then we have first house, so this is very you, putting you first and your physical self. You could be focused on how you look, how you're being seen. Maybe your physical appearance is something that you're focusing on right now. But first house, you are being seen a lot. Maybe it's distracting you. So anyway, lots of love, Gemini. Thank you so much for listening. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you and how you feel about this. And I can't wait to see you guys again soon. Bye. Hello Libra, welcome to your Zodiac June predictions. Let's have a look at what is coming for you guys, my Libras, either Sun, Moon, Venus or Rising. Don't forget to check your other signs for a more detailed reading. And again, I appreciate you guys being here. So let's tap into our Libras. What's the main energy for the month of June for you guys, please? Main energy for Libra: peace, harmony and contentment. Beautiful. That's what we want. You're the peace bringers, aren't you? The main energies, please, for Libra in June. There you are. You're showing up strong here. You're feeling very aligned in June. You're feeling very yourself. You're very balanced. Feeling peaceful. Looking like you just want to be drama free. Mostly you are, but a lot of your attention is just being put where you find peace and joy. A lot of you are focused on family or catching up with family, or your time will be spent with family. Or if you don't have a close family, it's talking about people who are like family, you know, like those that we consider family. Very, maybe you're just trying to, in some way, keep to yourself from the outside world. You don't want to have any stresses or influences interrupting your peace this month. Main energies, please. You're feeling very loving. Look at this. Tender embrace, great big love. You're either just feeling really like, I don't know, grateful, family orientated. Some of you could be very much in love, you know, those early love stage, or just embracing. There's passion and love coming up here. Beautiful themes, Libra. June looks great. I love that. Anything else for the main themes coming in? The Hanged Man. This feels like a great change for you, like it's a breath of fresh air comparing to older, possibly months that we've just been out of. But that's beautiful. Spending time with those who are important to you is the theme for this month. So making sure you plan ahead and schedule in those times for June. If there's anyone who you may have not been able to see for some time, it might be a call to make it happen. Why not? Beautiful. I do like that. There's this strong kind of energy that's like an intense need or want to spend time there, but I'm also like, it's important to take your time. You're feeling like you're just creating more balance in your life, and you're doing a great job at it. So if you haven't been doing that lately, it is the theme. It's a call to do that, to slow down and do the things that you do love. So let's look into recent past for Libra, please. Recent past. Flow. We've got flow. Let me move that over. Recent past for Libra is flow. See where it takes you. Caution. Keep your guard up. Manifestation. So it feels like you've had in the past, in the recent past, you really just let go of controlling situations and trusted. Maybe you've been working on trusting what's being brought to you, brought to your attention. Maybe at times you've been or you've had to be quite cautious and protective of yourself. But I do think that there's a time here where we're coming into where you feel you don't have to be or have your guard up or have your caution up. You're feeling a lot more safe in the energy coming into June with the people that are around you and the connections that you're within. Maybe you've had to work on flowing a little bit more than you used to. You've probably worked on those wounds or having that guard up. You're trying to let those guards down a little bit more. There's a lot of love. From here to there, a lot more love is entering your life, and I think it's because you've taken on that flowing energy. I'm also seeing something very good happen to you as well, like something you manifested came into your life and now you're reaping the rewards. Very good. Knight of Cups. There's this romance happening here. There's definitely something very emotionally fulfilling, should I say. Some of you who were single have found someone, like unexpectedly found someone and had to let go a little bit and trust. And this person's proving themselves to you to be very, maybe you had your guard up because they were maybe too good to be true in some way. Those of you who are already in relationships, I think maybe it's more, a bit more effort has been put into place with that relationship, maybe a breakthrough in some way. My Libras, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. You're really coming, you feel safe and secure. You feel really safe, really good in where you're headed. Libra. Libra, very nice. 10 of Pentacles. I can't help but imagine something good is really happening and coming to you. Or like a commitment, a stronger commitment is occurring. Let me just make room. So are there any delays or warnings or any blocks we need to know about in June for Libra, please? Earth Magic. Don't let anything interrupt your flow. Don't let anyone interrupt your peace. June is much more like this is a really peaceful month for you. So embrace it, enjoy it. Try not to allow anyone you know who could be maybe negative or who disrupts your flow. Don't have them. Don't entertain them this month. Continue to just live in this beautiful, graceful gratitude type energy here. Remain grounded. It just feels so beautiful. I just want to hang out with you because it's so aligned. The potential delays or blocks or things coming up as letting people's issues kind of come into your energy, and you don't have to do that. People can have their own issues and deal with that. You don't have to take it on. You can be there, but that's not yours. So staying grounded, staying within your energy, because with this one, when this comes up as a potential like warning or something, it can mean, we're taking on other people's stuff that's not ours, and we don't need to do that. Anything else we need to know about potential warnings or blocks? Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay, don't jump to conclusions is what I want to say. You might receive information, get good news, but really don't jump to any sudden decision making. Sit with it, talk about it, especially if you have a partner. Celebrate it together, talk about it together. That's really all. There's not too much there to be worried about, which is great. What do I want to use? Now let's go into possibilities for June. What's happening? What's going on? What's some good stuff? Libra's possibilities for June, please. Okay, so we have 3 cards showing up here. We have trust, we have the moon, and we have create. So as things seem really good for you, but do you know what? I actually think that things are about to get even better and better. There's no such thing as, well, haven't I had, enough good things happen to me? These good things don't run out unless you believe they do. So trust, faith in the power of the universe. Things are working behind the scenes, whether you know it or not, and playing out in the best beautiful way that they need to. Subconscious mind, feminine, and intuition. The moon might be an influence on you in some way, but feminine kind of takes me to, your cycle, if you're a female, or like some kind of cycle. Justice again, there's you. 4 of crystals. I can see that rest. You're entitled to rest. This is a beautiful opportunity, slower month for you to indulge into balance. Do what, Libra is ruled by Venus, so tap into the Venusian kind of energy, that love, that nurturing, that kind of energy, and soak yourself into it, because I think you need it, especially for those who are female and watching. You might be releasing some extra things at your time of month, working with the moon, the cycle, the feminine. Something might be releasing, I would say, possibly like linked to a full moon. But this is like a start of a cycle after that. What's coming in for Libra? The Hierophant. 7 of Wands. Wow. To me, this kind of talks about commitment. It could be talk of marriage of some type. I think the Hierophant came up in a different read, but also it can talk about, karmic, or, you've experienced your karmic cycle and now is time to receive. 7 of Wands, and something comes in quick changes, passion, joy. There's joy. Could be dealing with a Taurus as well. Strong Libra energy. You're really feeling yourself, you're feeling balanced, feeling aligned. King of Wands. 4 of Swords again. Are you kidding? 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Well, that's crystals, but it is swords. You have more of an opportunity to rest, or you're feeling less guilty about resting, recovery. Your body wants it. Your body wants balance. You're honoring that. You find towards the end of the month you have so much more energy you have just so much more energy and vibrancy and passion, because your soul, your higher self, knows something is coming. They're just preparing you for something, really. Create, nurture your creative energy. Again, if there's females watching, create. The creative energy stems from the sacral chakra. So I want to say there's quite a focus here on your sacral chakra, feminine and the cycle, fertility type of thing, which is really beautiful. There's lots of healing and balance coming through. So yeah, really beautiful. Any last things here, please? What other possibilities are coming in? Queen of Cups. I really feel like you're coming out of this month feeling like so refreshed, very grateful, so, like a lot of stability coming in. Like things will become a lot more steady throughout the month. King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. There's a very passionate connection with you and someone, and it's just giving you energy. It's like giving you so much joy and happiness, and it's almost like still that honeymoon phase, or we're coming back to that. It's truly beautiful. What are the main influences, please, for our Libra in June? 5th house, our joys, dating, creativity. We have Mars energy there, that's passion as well. And we have Aries, so double Mars. Interesting. There's a strong creative energy coming in, so maybe you are feeling very creative and you're putting that to work and embracing that and taking some time out. But it's also passion, so putting that energy into a relationship as well. A lot of you are still dating and getting to know someone, and I think it's just getting better and better. Like there's some types of breakthroughs here with a relationship. Really beautiful. Thank you, my beautiful Libras, for joining me. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have the most amazing June.